British voice, ASMR, and a hotel room tour today. I am in Northern Ireland, and I've just had the biggest feed you can possibly imagine. It was epic. So I'm going to do a little hotel room tour. I am in the Haslem Hotel in Lisburn, or as the locals would say, Lisburn. I can't do a Northern Irish accent, so if you are Northern Irish, I apologise for just massacring that for you, but there you go. It's a little town just outside of Belfast. I was working in Belfast today. The hotel I'm in is lovely, so I'll give you a little look. This is ridiculous, right? So there's just me. I have not one, not two, but 3 beds. 3 beds. There's a single bed here, which I am just using as a table. There is this huge double bed. I'm guessing this is a king size, maybe, or 2 single beds pushed together. But that's what I slept on last night. Very comfortable. And another single bed. Let me show you the view. So this is the middle of Lisburn. So this is a town square, basically. So I think there's a car park under that kind of greenhouse in the middle. We've got restaurants and twinkly trees for the Christmas decorations. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice little town. And the dinner that I had, wow. Went to a smokehouse barbecue place and had a rack of ribs. That does work. Sorry, old school phone as always. Nice little bedside lamp. Yeah, so I had a rack of ribs, a half chicken, all barbecued. Oh my goodness. A huge amount of chips and coleslaw. Oh yes. Look at this. We've got a Sony TV. I knew this was a classy giant, but look at that. We've got a sexy Sony TV. Very happy. You know it's a good hotel when you've got a Sony telly. Some interesting Belfast artwork. So that is a view of the docks with a lady in the middle of the water with a TV on her head. Very interesting. And a UFO as well in the sky. What have we got here? That's the Belfast Town Hall, I think, or City Centre Municipal Building, whatever it's called. And another woman with a TV for her head. Oh, and that's one of the... in Belfast, because they had the Troubles in the kind of 70s and 80s and 90s, really. It was a bit of a war zone here. So they have these heavily armoured police cars, which are quite cool. No idea. Oh, not Godzilla in a swimming pool. I'm going to be honest, if I was in a pool and Godzilla rocked up, I'd probably be a little bit worried. But yeah, interesting artwork. I like it. Unusual. Very, very unusual. So there's this big mirror, excuse my socks, on the wall. I am shooting today on and this, which is the Sony RX1R. It's not really designed as a video camera, however, it is very capable. So I'm shooting 4K, only 4K 25p there, so 25 frames a second. So I'd better not do any rapid movements. It'll look a little bit stuttery. But yes, it's not really designed as a video camera, it's a walk around photo camera. I've got a 35mm fixed lens on the front here. So it's not the widest angle, which is why when I'm in the mirror here, it's quite up close. Usually I will have a slightly wider angle lens on, but I've left them all in the car. So the only other camera I have with me at the minute is this Sony A1 Mark II, which is a phenomenal camera, but I've got a 100mm macro lens on, which is not ideal for doing up-close video. If I was doing video on that, standing here, looking at the mirror, you'd probably just see a little bit of my forehead, because it'd be really zoomed in. It'd be really zoomed in. So elsewhere here we have these kind of nice slatted wooden features. Slatted wood's always good, it breaks up the noise a little bit, so makes the whole place a little bit more sound efficient, if that's even a word. There's the little wardrobe space, a cupboard with a safe and a fridge. In the fridge I have put a small milk so that I can have proper milk in my coffee in the morning. I was very upset to find that the coffee machine doesn't work, but on the flip side, where are we? Let me show you these. On the flip side, they do have coffee bags. The Daily Grind Colombian coffee bag. And they are lovely. Really, really tasty. We've also got 4 Walker's shortbread round or butter biscuits. They should be tasty. That's another Daily Grind, but this is the decaf option. Coffee bags are quite delicious. And on the tea front, Solaris tea. So we have organic chamomile dream for the standard blend. Oh, there we go. With a Great Taste Awards from 2023. Leon's Gold Blend or Lion's Gold Blend. I've not had a cup of tea whilst I've been here. I am actually in the mood for a cup of tea. So I'm going to leave one of those out. Make myself a cup of tea after I've finished. And yeah, these are the coffee pods. But the machine sadly wasn't working. So it turned on and made an awful lot of racket. Made a lot of noise. But it didn't actually produce any coffee, which was disappointing. I got these on the ferry. Haribo Berry Clouds. They look delicious, to be honest. They look absolutely delicious. They're going to be incredibly unhealthy, incredibly sweet. I might actually take them into a store and give them away, because I really don't need any more sugar in my life. I am quite chonky enough. But they appealed to me, they looked lovely. Oh, so we've got Haslem own brand water, Irish spring water. There's actually, they gave me loads of these. I think I've got another 4 bottles or cartons which is quite generous. And the tap water in Northern Ireland is lovely as well, so I'm kind of spoilt for choice when it comes to water. We also have the book that I'm reading, so John O'Farrell's An Utterly Impartial History of Britain. It's quite amusing. It's very well written. It's quite tongue-in-cheek, a little bit satirical, and yeah, it's a good read. I started it ages ago, read a little bit of it, put it down, didn't pick it up again for ages. So I am now reading it once more and enjoying it. I got this the other day, which is a new plug which will do 90 watts, up to 90 watts, which is quite powerful. And I can have 3 things plugged into it at once. So currently I have 1 lightning cable, which is languishing on the floor, for my old iPhone, and 2 USB cables. So this is a charging brick. This, I actually had this camera plugged into it just to recharge it before I started doing this video. That is now fully charged, so that can be unplugged. Lovely old job. Yeah. Cushion wise, these are really squishy and a very nice texture. It's like a marshmallow, that is so soft and squishy. Big fan of this kind of texture. Seersucker style, I think it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong if it's not seersucker, but I think that's seersucker. I've got the same on the throw here. Seersucker style. It's lovely. I'm chuffed it's got a Sony TV. I might actually watch some telly. I don't normally watch TV when I'm in hotels. The TVs are always a bit crap, and live terrestrial TV is always a bit rubbish as well. I bought myself a bottle of Ballygowan sparkling natural mineral water, the Northern Irish. Natural mineral water, but I'm not going to need it because I've got 4 of these and that other one over there by my bed, so lots and lots and lots of water. Over here, there's the classic little store thing that you can put your bags on. I've dingly dangled some clothing here, so going back on the ferry tomorrow, so I've got a pair of joggers because I'm going comfortable. I like to travel in comfort. My rather vibrant hoodie. I've got a Gryffindor Harry Potter top that I'm wearing. I'm such a geek, honestly. And pink underwear, because, I'm cool like that. This is the front door, fire door. I'm on the Haslem first floor here, which is room 117. In the event of a fire, you can either leg it that way or leg it that way. I'm pretty much in the middle, so whichever way I choose to go doesn't really matter too much. That's the door. I've got my aircon unit there. Fortunately, this hotel room isn't too hot, nor is it too cold, so I've not needed to put on the aircon at all recently, because it's kind of winter now. I've been in hotels that are unbelievably hot. They put their heating on, like full blast, and the rooms are like saunas. Fortunately, this one is quite a comfortable temperature. So. It's not a bad room, is it? It's very long, much bigger than I thought it would be. I don't know why I've got so many beds. I must have booked a family room by accident. Well, light switch. Light switches. Ooh. Wrong one. There we go. It puts the fan on as well, so apologise if that's annoying. So we have the rain head shower. Lovely shower as well. I had a shower when I arrived yesterday evening and a shower this morning, so splashing out on the showers a little bit, 2 in one day. It's a field day spa. I think I've had this elsewhere actually. Wildabout Island Field Notes Gentle and Refreshing Body Wash and Conditioning Shampoo. It's perfectly pleasant. Same with the hand wash there. And we have a little towel. I've got my little beard trimmer. So I was having a little bit of a tidy up before I went to work today. 4 glasses. Got my toothbrush there. The sink is an ideal standard sink. Selection. I've got these. I always like these hotel bathroom mirrors with the lights on. It's the only place I ever tend to see them, but I think they're quite attractive. Had a look at one for my own house, but they're really expensive, so a bit out of budget for me. Got my cheaper aftershave that goes on the road with me. Some Sensodyne. This is my wild deodorant, my kind of natural deodorant. I can't remember what smell I got, but it was quite fruity. René Chez Soufflé. Look how old this is. All the writing's worn off on the front, but it's still on the top at least. That's my scalp oil, hair and scalp oil. Got some beard oil as well, so King C Gillette beard oil, which smells lovely. And then I've started using this at night, bioretinol serum. I put it on my face and it's really nice. It kind of feels really refreshing. It's meant to be good for your skin. I don't think it's going to be able to do much about this, and it's got its work cut out for sure. But so yeah, that's the bathroom. You've got all these towels. Loads and loads and loads of towels. Some spare loo rolls, always useful. Then is, of course, under here a heated towel rail. Currently drying off my shower towel. Yeah. I may have another shower before bed tonight actually, and then another one in the morning, because it was a very nice shower. I'm a fan of the grey as well. It's a bit dull and boring, but I really like kind of a grey bathroom. I think it looks quite smart. So, that is the bathroom. Tell you what, the fan in there is very noisy. Much quieter out here. I have a Marks and Spencer's bag that I took to do my shopping yesterday. Although I didn't go to Marks and Spencer's, it was just a bag that I had in the car. That's about it, really. I've only been going for about 20 minutes, haven't I? Normally I'll do slightly longer videos, but I seem to have rattled through this one. I've been talking all day at work. So maybe I'm just tired of talking for the day and I need to just go to sleep. I'm really looking forward to going to bed actually, so I'm probably going to have a quick shower, watch a bit of TV on that lovely Sony TV, and go to bed and sleep. I'm up early in the morning to get back on a ferry from Belfast to Liverpool. It's like 8 hours on the ferry, so it's quite a long ferry journey. I need to do some work on my laptop, even though it's Sunday. I'll also probably watch the Grand Prix. I might watch the Formula 1. If it's on at the right time, we'll see. I'll probably miss it actually, I think. I don't know what time it starts. So I'll check. And then I've got to drive. Once I get back, I've got to drive from Liverpool all the way back to Durham, which is 2.5 hours. Sometimes a little bit more. So yeah, I'll be home. I'll be home to my cats tomorrow, probably 9:30 maybe in the evening. So another long day of travel. But then I'm off on Monday and I'm off on Tuesday. Well, I've got a bit of work to do on Tuesday, which is frustrating, but technically I'm off. So I can relax a little bit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going home. Just to emphasise that this camera is not designed for video. It just overheated. So definitely not the camera to choose if you want to do 4K video. On that note, I'm going to bid you good night, adieu, and a fond farewell.